All right, today we're going to get right into it. We're going to start with some lateral hops. We're going to be doing squats, split squats, some overhead skull crushers, working the back of our arms, and some incline press. Go ahead and get your favorite playlist, pump your music, get ready to get a good workout in. Alright, we're going to go to one leg, just hopping, go side to side, back the other way. Switch legs. All right, and then forward and back. Good job. Whew. All right. Here's some 20 pounds, 15. If you want to grab other weights, go ahead and get them now. Grab a drink. All right, we are going to start with some goblet squats. I'm going to grab a 15-pound for the first one to warm up. Feet shoulder width apart, just outside your shoulders. Your core is tucked in nice and tight. You could use no weight or hold that weight nice and close to your body. Pressing the knees out and your chest stays up. Here we go. Hold the core nice and tight. Squeeze your glutes on the way up. Press those knees out. Don't want them collapsing in. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Go ahead and keep that weight, or get whatever weight is your best weight for doing some skull crushers. Our next move is going to be like this. Okay? So take a little breather, grab a drink. All right. So our feet are going to be outside our shoulders, our core tucked in nice and tight, and our glutes squeezed. We're going to bring that weight back and then push it up, all the while holding all those muscles nice and tight. Okay, slow, controlled movements. Nice. All right, great job. So our next movement is going to be a split squat. So you'll either need a chair, or if you have a workout bench or a couch, and one of your legs is going to be up on that secure surface and the other one far enough out that you can push that front knee forward, okay? So I prefer doing it here off my couch. It's more stable. So go ahead and get yourself set up. I'm going to start with my 15 pounds. You could do this with no weights. You could do it with heavier or lighter weights, up to you. So step forward far enough, and then you're going to be driving that front knee forward. So I'm gonna actually step forward more. Here we go. We're doing 10 to 12 on each side. Last one. All right, good job. Switch sides. All right, here we go. 10 more. Drive that front knee forward. Really isolating muscles here. Nice work. Halfway there. Listen to your body. Three, 2, 1. Wow. Okay. Whew, that was hard. I'm going to do some incline press, or you could do a floor press. So, for the incline press, it's just like it sounds, and you're kind of reclining, so your back's on an incline, and then you're pressing up, okay? So you could do this seated like that, or if that's just not convenient for you, you could do a floor press. All right, for this video though, I'm going to be doing some incline presses. Whew. All right, as soon as you're set up, we're gonna start. Here we go. Nice, slow, controlled movements. All right, almost done. Last one. All right. Whew, awesome job. Take a little breather. We're done with our first round. We have 2 more rounds to go. Or if you absolutely don't have the time today, you can just do whatever is best for you. Okay, we're gonna do our goblet squats. I started with 15 pounds and I'm gonna move up to 20 pounds. So grab whatever weight is best for you, or you could just do body weight air squats. Feet are outside of our shoulders, abs tucked in nice and tight, pressing those knees out, squeezing the glutes on the way up, going as far down as you can without pain in your knees. So again, do what's best for you. Nice. Great job, almost there. Once we're done with our little breather, we're going to do our skull crushers. All right. So I'm going to use my 20 pounds for the skull crusher. Catch your breath. All right, go ahead and get set up. Feet outside your shoulders. Squeeze those glutes. Suck your core in nice and tight. Slow, controlled movements. Awesome job. Almost done. Good job. Our next move is our split squats. Oh, great work. All right. All right. For our split squats, you can do weights or no weights. Remember, you're going to be driving that front knee forward, so make sure you're far enough forward to be able to do that. Okay, here we go. We're going for 10 to 12 on each side. Three, 2, 1. Great. Switch legs. All right, here we go. You might notice one side of your body is stronger than the other. This is a great way for isolating and working those muscles. Halfway there. Two more. All right, we're going to do our incline press. So find your position. You could either do a floor press or an incline press. All right, wow, I am out of breath. You're doing great. Building strong muscles for tomorrow. All right, here we go. Leaning back. And press. You can suck your core muscles in nice and tight. Awesome. Almost there. Last one. All right. Great job. I need to go turn my air conditioning on. It's getting hot in here. All right, we only have one more round left to do, so stick with it. You're doing awesome. All right, last round coming up. We're going to do our squats. I'm getting my 20 pounds. Could probably go heavier, but here we are. All right, feet outside of your shoulders, pressing those knees out, squeezing the glutes on the way up. Your core is held in nice and tight. Weight pressed to your body. Nice deep breaths. Awesome. Almost done with this one, our last squats. Way to show up for yourself. One more. All right, keep that weight or grab a different one for your skull crusher. We're going to go in about 10 seconds. All right, feet outside your shoulder. Your glutes are squeezed, your core is tight. Nice and slow, controlled movements. Nice job. I don't know about you, but I am warmed up. One more, maybe two more. All right, awesome. Set that down. We have our last split squats. I don't know about you, but I find these very challenging, which means it's exactly what my body needs me to be doing. So you could go up in weight, down in weight, no weight, whatever you want. 1 foot forward, and here we go. 10 on each side. Halfway there. Two. Last one. Oh. Switch sides. Driving that knee forward. Halfway there. Two. One. Oh. All right. Nice work. Oh, catch your breath. We're going to do our last incline press, or you could do a floor press. And then we're done. You could do some stretching or some cool downs, maybe a little walk afterwards. All right, go ahead and get ready. And here we go. Hold your core nice and tight. Awesome work. Thankful to God for the health we have. Two more. Oh. All right. Nice job. You did awesome. Go ahead and swing your arms side to side if you have time for a cool down. If you're able to do some stretching, it really makes your recovery the next day a lot better. All right, forward and back. All right, grab one of your heels if you need to grab something for stability. Pull that up, feel a nice stretch in your quad. Nice deep breaths. All right, go ahead and switch legs. job. Take one of your arms to the back, gently pull on your elbow. Take some deep breaths. All right, switch arms. We're going to come down to the floor and bring one leg bent underneath you, and then stretch the other leg down. Feel a nice stretch in your outer hip and thigh muscle there through your glutes. And go down as low as you can. Deep breath. Lean into it. All right, switch legs. Up. And one heel out in front of you, bend that other leg, and just lean down into it for a good stretch there. This weekend is the 4th of July, celebrating 250 years for our country. You could put a comment, let me know if you're going to see any fireworks show. All right, switch legs here. Nice deep breaths. Roll it up. All right, awesome job.